Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Haven. I'm going to do something a little different today. I've decided that I'm not going to record my face cam. I think I just want to check it out and see how I feel. I've made a couple videos that weren't gameplay walkthroughs or anything like that without my face cam, and I felt a lot more comfortable. And I think that overall I made a higher quality video. So I'm going to try it out with the gameplay and see if that same principle holds. It's possible that it might not, and if that's the case, then I'll switch back. But we're going to give this a try. So, where we left off, we had reached a certain point in this playthrough where we're running low on raw food resources. You see here we don't have enough. Those look like nuts, and then carrots and potatoes, like vegetables. So now we can't make our own fresh food, and at this point we have 70 space food available, which is good, but there will come a point when that's not sufficient anymore. Obviously we can continue to salvage, but what I'd really like to do is start preparing my my greenhouse facility. Things that a room that we can use to grow the nuts and the fruits and the vegetables, and eventually artificial meat, so that we can continue to produce this as we need to. A couple problems that are going to arise here. Those grow beds require infrablocks, as do other devices that we need to control the climate in the greenhouse. So we're going to need more. There's only one salvageable ship in this particular star, at this particular star, and we have exhausted our source of infra scrap. So we're going to need to move on. Another thing that I've become aware of as I continue to play through is power needs. I'm not sure if this is different from the last time I played or not, but there's a pretty significant draw. Just running a basic ship like the one that we have here is a very significant power draw. In fact, you'll notice here the color on the power generator tells you how much is being supplied and provided and drained, all that stuff. So there's not as much stored power available here, typically, as there is over here. So there's an unequal draw. In theory, that draw should be balanced, but it's not always the case. So that being said, one thing we're researching after botany and composter, we're going to start researching in the power department here. Where is it? Right here. So power capacity node, which is like a battery, solar panel, which I think overall will be quite helpful. And then of course the next one, power generator, which generates more power utilizing these energy rods. Now, what's going to be tricky, if we do get to the point where we're able to process these energy rods, we're also going to need the refinement research so that we can refine energium into energy rods. Even since I've been sitting here, we have lost another 6 energium crystals, so there's a significant need for us to keep moving. Let's see, where are we? So we're still in the starting star cluster. We have 2 choices. We can try to move on to a new system, or we can continue exploring this one looking for salvage. And I would tend towards that. I don't want to leave this system until I feel like I found everything that I want. It's going to make us wait, I think. Yep. They're all sleeping. Time to wake up. Oh, they're so peaceful. Dun, bum, bum. Oh, it's gonna make me do this again. Waiting for navigator. Alright, let's go. Of course, they gotta take their break first. Jeez. Alright, let's do this. I think this is the next most reasonable spot. It's got a lot of resources and at least one ship. Yep, I think that's the right call. And then we can continue to move up here to this star or south to that star. I guess there is no south in space. Alright, let's drop here. Alana's hard at work. Josh was taking a dump. Alright, so there was only one ship. I think this is as good a place as any to deploy. Okay, so there's high thermal radiation in this sector again. This seems to be a pattern. Alright, let's have Beverly. Oh wait, why is Beverly... Is it hot back there? Why is she wearing her suit? Oh boy, temperature is significantly increased. Is that due to... That's probably due to the engines. Yep, that's probably what it is. Okay. So I'm gonna draft both of them and send them onto our little ship here. We're gonna go see what we can find. I'd like to find another crew member. We're getting to the point where completing all of the tasks that we have in front of us with the group that we have is getting difficult. Right, like for example, we have people who can't be on research because they have to do general tasks pertaining to running the ship. Then we send 2 people off to search a derelict vessel, and those are 2 people we can't have working around the ship. So, all right, this doesn't look like the kind of ship that's infested, but you can't always tell that right off the bat. All right, let's keep going. This is looks like toward. Is this the rear of the vessel? I think so. Because there's the airlock, some sort of an office. I'm not sure why these offices exist. If maybe just an aesthetic thing, but okay. So that's how we're gonna have to cross. Well, I don't want to go all the way over there yet. The soundtrack in this game is fantastic. Does a really great job of setting the mood. Alright, so nobody's here that I can tell. Stick close together though. Credits, okay. It's helpful. So water, fertilizer, hull block, infra block. Good, we need those. Alright, that's a journal entry. Yeah, nobody in there that we can wake up. Is that a journal entry? Says it is. Yep, data log. We'll get to those someday. I don't feel like doing it today, though. Alright. Room's clear. And I think once we get up here, I think we'll be able to perform salvage. Yeah, looks like there was a hole here, and then here's the engines. Yeah, the MFS Mobile Atrocity. That's something. It's quite the name. All right, let's transfer all of this. I think I'm probably going to get a lot of these soft blocks. I'm not at the point yet where I'm going to stop collecting them. I think we're getting close. Not a lot of energy, and that's really what I was looking for, the energium. Salvage, infra scrap, and energy scrap. We don't really have any energy scrap, so let's take those. We'll take the energium. Take the Hyperion. The metals. Carbon. Yeah, let's take the carbon. Let's just take all that. We'll harvest everything from the system. All right, when those jobs are complete, we'll pick up back there. Okay, so we've finished those tasks. We've scrapped most of that ship. I think we're probably good on scrap for a while. Looking at my resources, most important thing is food still. Food and water. We have 35 water, but we have 47 ice blocks, which become water. We're running a little low on energium, so we're going to prioritize that and food and finding more crew members, which means that we're essentially prioritizing finding these derelict vessels over anything. I'm also curious if you are given a greater opportunity to find crew members if you advance to different star clusters. So to test that theory, I'm going to first go here, see if I can open up a lane that way. And I can't. So that means I'm going to have to backtrack all the way there, which is okay, because there's an Energium cluster here, and there's one here. I think I'll end up going to this star here, then here, and then flying that way. So, but for now, I'm going to drop here, because I've made the trip. And I'm going to see... Oh, there's 3 vessels here. Alright, well this is the largest vessel, these are smaller. So I'm going to deploy next to this large vessel. Alright. Time for some boarding action. That was my favorite map on Halo 1 multiplayer, boarding action. That was such a sweet map. This is not quite the same. I remember I didn't have Xbox Live when Halo first came out. Naturally, I don't know if anybody did. I don't know if it existed yet. But whether or not it existed or not, I was always playing split screen with my best friend. And it was always 1v1, always boarding action. I had a lot of fun on that. With Halo Infinite coming out, I think I'm starting to think about becoming a Game Pass subscriber so I can play it. If that's the case, naturally I'll be playing it on camera. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see in the comments below. Alright, so far so good. I'm not seeing any signs of aliens here. So I think we're probably just going to end up clearing the vessel and scrapping it. But, like I said, I don't think I need any scrap. Well, that's a long walk. There we go. Alright, nothing good so far. Like I said, though, I don't need any scrap, so I'm just going to clear the vessel, and if there's any salvage, I'll take it. And if there isn't, we'll just move on. Alright, so there's a little bit of salvage, but I'm not seeing any potential crew members. I am not going to undraft them yet, because I'm just going to take this little shuttle over to the next vessel. This is nice, finding a triple derelict on one of our last star runs in this cluster. Alright, see what we got. Alright, any aliens here? I'm thinking yes. I'm not sure why I think that, but at first glance, maybe it's the lighting. I wonder if the lighting is ever an indicator of the presence of the aliens. Alright, there's stuff here that we can gather too. Supplies, not necessarily... I'm just going to speed this up. Alright. Okay, O2. Alright, let's do this. We can come back for those later. Okay, nothing here. Alright, now these guys, I'm going to send them back here again. Running low on O2. That's running low on O2 as well. So I'm going to send them back over here so they can kind of refill on oxygen. They look like they need to rest too. So we'll search this last vessel, and then we'll move on out to the new hyperlane. Yeah, Star System Cluster hyperlane. And we'll investigate, see what we can find. Oh boy, this is one of those things. Alright, what is the guy here? So we don't need any human flesh. A pirate. Quite a bit of useful stuff on that ship. Same here. Alright, that's good. We don't know what's there yet. The CNHS Atomic Exchange. The CNHS Dannebrog. And the Sentry Ostrich. You know what would be a cool addition to this game? Maybe in the next version? would be like super vessels to explore. Sort of like 5, 6 to 10 of our ships in size. And it's sort of a puzzle. You have to plan out your routes because of oxygen concerns, and like an exploration patch would be really cool. Alright, so now these guys have rested. Let's draft them. Bring them over to the shuttle. And now let's deploy the shuttle to our last derelict vessel. This looks like it might be an alien one. I don't know if this is true, but it always seems to me like the vessels inhabited by aliens have more damage done to them. Alright, so there's more stuff here. Looks like there's quite a bit of stuff here. Alright, nothing. Doesn't look like I'm having a lot of luck finding our potential new buddies. Getting bored. Something to happen. Haven't found any aliens. Haven't found any pirates. Haven't found any new friends. Alright, well, let's cross here. Nothing. Okay, well, I'll have my crew salvage this ship, or salvage all 3 of these ships, and then I will check back in when we're at the new hyperlane. Okay, so now we're in a new star cluster, and in a new star within the cluster. Show you which direction we went. We started out here, we've moved to here, and I'm thinking, I was looking at the map, I'm very curious about what this alien system is all about. It is unique on this particular map, so I think I'm going to go there and check it out. I'm really curious if that's the destination that we're looking for, or if there's something else. But long and the short of it, we're here. There's 2 derelicts, so as what we typically do, we're going to send out Joshua and Alana. Or Joshua and Beverly, I'm sorry. See what we can find. We're still hoping to get me another crew member here, but it's not looking extremely promising. Oh, for a second I thought there was no one on there. It's like, yike. Yikes, plural. Not just one yike, but multiple yikes. Alright. This feels like an alien vessel. Yep, I was actually right this time. Alright, so there's a data log. A couple aliens. We gotta start shooting them. Nice. Alright, saw another one moving around back there. Let's move this way. Some nice stuff. Nothing there. Okay, we're gonna have to go through. Hang on to your butts. An open wound. Puts us about with a better vantage point. Here we go. Boy, there's a lot of aliens here. Here we go. What's in this next room? Nothing of importance. Alright, still no extra crewmates. But plenty of aliens. Lots of open wounds. What is going on here? I'm not sure what's going on here. Guess we'll meet them over there. Have them board. And undraft the vessel. Okay, so there wasn't much here. But there was something. We gotta let these guys rest and recover. They took a pretty hefty beating there. What is here, though? I don't really care about the aliens. I don't really care about soft blocks. It's just a waste of space. But the rest of this is valuable. Do I really care about mining Hyperium? I mean, we've got so much. I don't think it's necessary. This is a smaller vessel. I'm really itching. You know, this makes me wonder. If we were to research scanner, would I be able to scan derelict vessels? Oh yeah, so scanning only works on ships and stations which have functional power generation. So, no, we couldn't do that. That's unfortunate. That'd save me a lot of time. Alright, so Joshua and Beverly, they took some hits. Our suicidal sheriff is still suicidal. He's got a crawler bite. How come that's all the same? There we go. Alright. Chronic wound. They've taken some lumps, but I feel comfortable sending them back out there. Still quite a bit to transfer. Everybody's on the other ship, though. ACS Gray Matter. They want this stuff. And they don't have a lot of use for these things, which I find interesting. Man, that's a good price. You know what? Because I know later I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna try to buy a bunch now. 1,000 for 7. That's a good deal. All right, now my logistics crew, they've got to get on it. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, Joshua and Beverly. I'm going to wait for them to take a break, and then we're going to go check out this last vessel. Yeah, the food situation's not great either. We're losing food pretty steadily. We'll need to start adapting and developing our growth room here. Alright, so they're rested enough, I think. Let's draft them and move them out. Slow down on speed here a little bit. Alright. Only one entrance here. I'm hoping for there to be no aliens and a new crew member. But we'll see. Okay. Okay, there's some stuff there. Some stuff here. Quite a bit of free stuff. So I know there's no person back there. And there's clearly no aliens. Oh, man. I wonder if I'm ever going to find one. Feels like I won't. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to come back to you when I do find somebody new. Alright, so I changed my mind, and I thought we would take this lull in the action to start sketching out and planning and actually beginning to build our new botany area. I feel like this is a pretty good size. It's 7 tiles wide. This will maintain this wall here, and then it's about 13 tiles Um, 13 tiles long. I think this is good enough to start. I'm a little concerned that I'm going to run out of space, but I feel like we should just keep things symmetrical and give it a go. If, worst case scenario, we have to expand. So, alright. Let's watch the fireworks. Okay, now we've got the section of the hull portioned out. It's time for us to start putting in some walls. Okay, so looking at the spot, I have a few choices. I can either move all this stuff around and sort of create a better flow, or I can just draw a line. For now, I'm going to draw a line. Alright, I would like there to be an entrance in the center here, when you sort of have growth beds on either side, and some of the different technical things that you're going to need here on some vents. So I think in order to do that well, I'm going to need to move the recycler. I don't think I should get rid of it, though. I'm sort of creating a problem for myself. Alright, let's move the temperature guy there. Let's do that first. Alright, now we'll move the recycler, although now I'm creating a whole spot I can't access. This thing creates toxic fumes, too. Well, let's see here. I don't want to necessarily block... Well, yeah, that would work. Let's move that there. So let's see, 4, 4, and there's a 3. How wide are these X2 doors? They're too wide. So I'll put that guy there. Actually, you know what? Instead of that X1 door, we're going to put in this. Well, they're identical. It's just an appearance thing. So I think I'm going to put this here. Ooh, a spacesuit door. I like that. I like that a lot better. I think that makes a lot of sense, because in theory this room should not be extremely habitable. It should be somewhat, I'm not sure how to say it, but it should be somewhat not conducive to human life for it to work the way we need it to. Now we'll need power in this room. That's not quite big enough. That is big enough, and it fits in the right spot. So we'll put that there. In terms of life support, we're going to get a temperature regulator. And in terms of food, we're going to want a CO2 producer. And then these large grow beds. I think this is what we're looking at. What about these narrow guys? We could put those here too. Alright. Now, the question I have is, are we going to need anything else? I mean, I think we should have a light. Okay. 2 of them right there. Alright, that's a lot of build projects, but I think we should be good to go. So we've got temperature, we've got air, and we've got power, and I think that's all that needs. That's a lot of construction projects. I don't know if I've got enough. Need infra blocks there. Each needs 5. Yeah, I don't have enough. What about infra scrap? Energy scrap, tech block. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to salvage the infra scrap from these as well. Expedite both of them. Get those things going. And once this is all built, we'll check back in. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened here, but it says I'm out of Energium? I missed that while I was playing. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what we even did that would have expended all that resource, and there's nothing. All these things I planned out, they'll take infra blocks, they don't take Energium. And in terms of the resources that we're using, we're not utilizing that much energy that we would have expended all of it. I wonder if we expended it on our interstellar, or on our journey between clusters. So I'm going to cancel this salvage order. I'm going to get everybody back here. And I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to see if I can... logistics is overwhelmed. I don't know what's going on here with logistics. You know, we're gonna have quite the problem on our hands. Was one of the research things I'm doing, did that take energy? We're on a solar panel? No, it doesn't look like it. That didn't take energium. Is this taking energium? Yes, it is. Let's cancel that research and see if that helps. It's not coming back. For some reason, no one's doing any of the logistics work now. Let's take a look at the priorities. Let's step up all the priorities there for logistics. See if we can get the backlog cleared. I'm concerned because if we run out of energium, we run out of power. If we run out of power, yeah, here we go. The power's starting to fluctuate. What do we have? I don't think we have any options. We don't have any any options here. That is really not good. All right, well, let's see. Am I close enough to an energium cache? Oh man, I'm not. Let's jump and see if we can get somewhere where there is an energium cache. There's one right there. So do I risk it with the trading? No, I'm going to go here. I'm going to drop. Alright. So we have two choices. They need to mine this. That's a priority. See what we can trade for here. They have two of these. Alright, this will be our lifeline. We can pay for it. We'll have to pay for it. The androids would like this stuff that I've got. Energy cell. Alright, we'll trade that. Alright, what's going on here? I think we might be okay. I'm not sure what's drawing all that power. Let's take a look at the historical power generation. I wonder where I found that. Is it here? Yeah, I don't know. Yep, power's finally run out. Stupid. This is not good. Alright, a little comes back on. A little come back on. Okay, why are they doing that? Alright, let's stop here. See if we can save. I'm going to sever that for now. I think this may be it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not sure what in the world happened. It must have been some kind of glitch. I didn't spend any of that energium. I wonder if the energium was spent from other means. Like when I was traveling between star clusters. I need these guys to come back, though, because they have all the energium. So far, so good, though. I haven't run out of oxygen. Alright, there we go. Okay. We have 4, we have 8. Alright, so we're not going to die. Jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. We're going to hit the power on this, though, too, for now. Try to conserve as... Okay, where did all of this come from? See, this is what I'm saying. Where did all of that energium come from now? Was it just a logistics issue? If it was a logistics issue, I'm going to lose my friggin' mind. Holy cow, it scared the shoot out of me. I'm up to 43 again? What in the world? Okay, well, we're going to link that back up. And we're going to allow work on these again. What the balls? What's the temperature like in here? Too cold? No, it's fine. Okay, so that scared the crap out of me. Alright, so this is encouraging sign here. We've got safe CO2 level. Don't I want it to be dangerous? Okay, well anyway, so we're going to start growing here. We want fruits in 2. We want root vegetables in 2. Nuts and seeds in 1. Over here we'll do nuts and seeds in 2. Root vegetables in 2. And fruits in 1. Over here we'll do fruits and nuts. Skip the root vegetables. We'll do a root vegetable here and fruit and nuts and seeds here. Okay. So now we're growing all of that, which is fine and dandy. My question remains, first off, how do they grow those things? Do we have seeds on board? I am so confused. I'm still thrown for a loop by what happened with the energium. Anyway, so we're gonna leave it here for today. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Really helps us out to do all those things. Same thing with leaving a comment if you have something you'd like to say. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Bye.